going on, guys? Yeah, it's been a while. Probably about 6 months since I last worked on the Renegade. Nah, life just hasn't been going my way, you know? But I'm glad finally got everything in order. Finally getting back, working on stuff I enjoy. So I figure, you know, time to finally take a look at this. Get off of there. Hey. Or not, you know, whatever. So, all right. So, yeah, finally back working on the Renegade. It's sat pretty much untouched for about 6 months. And, shit, finally feel like working on it again. So, I guess we'll take a look at it, see where it's been sitting, see where we got to start off at. I really don't remember. I mean, yeah, it's been a while since I touched it. So, I guess we'll take a look. Yeah, last I remember, we had the floor cut out and getting ready to put the floor for the Charger in. All right, so what we got here, pretty much the stock floor from the Dodge Charger, and it's almost in place. So, biggest issue that I'm running into with this floor and the frame rails of the Jeep. The Renegade's frame rails are not flat. They're actually at a bit of an angle. So instead of being able to bond the Charger's floor directly to the frame of the Jeep, or, you know, subframe, frame rail, unibody, you know, instead of being able to bond it directly, I went ahead and made up this piece of angle iron. It's bent, you know, slightly more than 90 degrees. And I'll be able to bond this to the floor and then come in and weld all these holes up to secure the floor to the frame rail of the Jeep. I figure that's probably the best way of doing it. I mean, I was going to panel bond everything, but I figure I might do a little mix of both. Panel bond some, weld the, you know, because that's holding the whole floor up. That's where I'm going to be sitting. Hopefully everything bolts up. Looks like it should. And just to get a good view where the Charger firewall meets up with where I cut the Renegade's firewall out. Pretty good horizontal, you know, but you can kind of see the Charger's firewall is back a lot further at the top, but at the base it matches the floor pan, I guess, pretty well. I mean, nothing's gonna work perfect. Kind of knew that going into it. So, but gonna make it happen. So I guess set y'all up on the tripod and then start ripping this thing apart, getting the floor prepped to secure these frame rails on and shit. See what happens. Alright, so I got the floor pan pretty much shoved up in there. Still got to work on alignment though. Take some measurements. And then once I get everything pretty well straight, well, as straight as I care to get it, gonna go ahead and tack that floor rail to the floor pan. Have to lift the body back up and then solid weld everything. But I don't really have access inside, so this is a Jeep, so gonna do some Jeep things. Yoink. All right. That looks solid. That looks like it's gonna work. Now I just got to jack the front up so I can make good contact, and then tack these rails at the front, then drop the floor out and weld it. That should be it. Should be. Oh shit, the back's way down now. Oh well, as long as the front is touching, that'll work. Tack that, drop it down. Yeah. Nice. That's gonna work. You know, maybe. Yeah. That'll do. What you doing? Ah, shh. I'm caught on the stand or the lift. Oh well, I have to push it back. We'll make it. It'll self-clearance. Yeah, yeah. That'll work. Here's the button. Come on. Oh, it's up there. Maybe not. Might not. That's gonna come down. That worked. Yeah, that worked. Alright, not sure if I recorded that last part. Didn't look like I did, but either way, yeah, I got these side rails welded on, plug welded on to the floor pan. I mean, and it really strengthened up this. I mean, this sheet metal you could move by hand, no problem. And now it's, I mean, you could see like this is unsupported, moves no problem. This, yeah, it's gonna be plenty strong, and should be able to attach that to the floor. Kind of easy. You can see, just got to clean it up, get it down to bare metal, and clean up the rust. Yeah, it's been sitting for a while. So, yeah, I got to clean that up, prep this down, grind that down a little bit, get it to bare metal. Fuck. All right. I think we're doing pretty good. Yeah, so the frame rails there were a little tight, but I mean it's in there. Like I think it's gonna work. All right, so yeah, it's not super sturdy. I'm just sitting on some 4x4 blocks underneath, but you can see we're gonna have pretty good fitment all along the side rail. Just gotta, well, the whole thing's gonna be raised up, you know, probably about a ½ inch, maybe a little more, and then all those little holes are gonna be plug welded. Same thing on this side. Oh, easy. Yeah, I probably shouldn't be standing in here, but oh well. Come on. Too far.
Fits. Thank you.
Oh shit. That was way too easy. Been fighting me the whole time. I almost to fucking roll. Wait, do I still got
Need
the
some more this way, I think.
Yeah, I'm making sure I don't have the cross member here. I would have smashed it. Oh shit. Yeah, we're touching already. And I got about another inch. Check that shit out. So I think it's gonna work. I'm genuinely surprised. No measurements at all, and we're touching, just touching the cowl. I thought I was gonna have to chop all kinds of stuff, clearance everything. I mean, look, we're bolted up, subframe to the frame rails. Yeah, frame rails are a little long. Gonna have to chop them. Might not have room for a radiator up front. We'll see, but we're getting there. Yeah, made a ton of progress today. Past couple weekends. It feels good, man. It feels really good to actually get back working on this thing. And oh shit! I got a seat. I got a floor. I got a firewall. Enough room for 2 feet. And that's it, man. Whew. All right, I think that's about it for this video. Yeah, it's been a while, but I'm back working on it again. Feeling good to making some good progress. All right, so I think the next step, get the drive shaft measure so I can get that custom built, and then start patching everything in. So I got to fill in for the firewall, you know, for the charger to meet the Renegade. Patch in the sides. The floor's solid. I just got to seam seal everything. You know, just fill the gaps, seam seal everything, and then yeah, start working on sheet metal in the rear. So gonna cover all that up. I don't know if I'm gonna put back seats. Not really worried about that yet. I just want to get this thing rolling at least. But I think that's it for now. Thanks for checking it out. Man, see y'all on the next one.